Back with my annoying presence to annoy you all. That has literally become my intro at this point. I have a pile of books here, okay, so because I was filming on this direction, like, and this was potentially my camera stand, but like, am I going to rearrange them? Yeah, no mind, yeah. Extremely sorry for being late, okay? And thanks for the love on my second video. Everyone told the video was funny, and I was like, oh, you guys love watching me suffer? Thanks. So I thought I can scribble and talk about all of my favorites, all of my favorite things, like favorite movies, favorite books, favorite series, and favorite lyrics. Like, by scribbling in the sense I mean legit scribbling. I literally, like, what I do when I'm bored in like class or like in home or where I am, I like get a paper and I start scribbling. I wanted to start with movies. Okay. Not everyone reads books like because everyone decides to be like what? I don't know. Everyone all prefer it in like what? In like a visual format. And don't age shame me, okay? Like, because I don't like all adult stuff. Like, adults like animated movies the most. So pure, and it's like not that it does not make any sense, but like they give out a lot of message. And my favorite movies of all time are Inside Out. That movie was epic, okay? It speaks to me because I am a person who gives a lot of importance to sadness, okay? If you don't become sad, you won't understand the worth of happiness or other joyous emotions. If you in this movie, emotions are characterized as characters, okay? There are like sadness, there's an emotion for sadness, there's an emotion for joy, there's an emotion for anger, and they are all in our brain, and they're just functioning, making us function. And what happens is that this girl is like living happily in her town, and then she shifts from that town to another town where she hates everything, and her emotions go wild, and they get lost, and it's amazing. And she gets lost, I mean like mentally, and it's just the friendship thing that happens in the movie, and like finding new friends, and like the emotions that she goes through, and everything, understanding her parents, because everything was so relatable to me. I cried so much for a what, like a 12-year-old boy, okay? The next favorite movie, if I have to think, it's something that I watched very recently, and Over the Moon is about this girl whose mother dies, and her mother has always told her a tale where this queen who went to the moon and got stuck there as her true love did not come. Her mom dies, her father finds love in another woman. This little girl does not like this another woman who came up, and she feels like if she takes a picture of this queen that her mom told a tale of, her father would stop falling in love with this new woman. So wholesome. It's like wholesome. There's so much parrots shouting outside. My third favorite movie is Little Women. The book is not that flattering. The movie is more precise and amazing. So it's about 5 sisters who grow up together, and they all have dreams. But our main girl, Jo March, does not have a dream like I need to get married and be happy and stuff. Her dream is to become a writer, and her dream is not to find a man. She does not believe in women depending on men, okay? Can we have, please, like, that kind of power that Jo March had? She inspires me a lot as a writer, okay? And imagining that the book came out like at that point of time is fascinating, because it's like that point was all about women getting married and living a happy life and having a rose garden, and but this book was all about women being strong and independent, and it was amazing. Favorite Tamil movies are Madrasa Pattinam, a colonizing British time, but a girl from there, a princess or whatever that is, I don't know who that girl is, but she falls in love with this Indian guy, and it's amazing. It's like them being in love, but like they can't actually, because they are enemies and they're supposed to hate each other, but it's so beautiful, it's so wholesome, because like, you know, there is this yearning, like, because like they can't join, and it's so wholesome. I love that movie so much. My another favorite Tamil movie is Kavya Talaivan. Another historical fiction. It's there's this drama club. There's a younger one and the elder one, and they call each other brothers. Okay, but at one point there is this new girl who comes. It's about betrayal. It's about independence. Like at the end, you can see the younger one joining the national independence movement. But how cliche, but like I have Six of Crows here as a flex and also as a stand, for this vintage camera that I own, because I wanted to like boast with this, because I have this, because I just have this as props because it would look pretty or whatever the hell that is, and it won't look empty, so I borrowed these. Yeah. So book, I love Six of Crows. Okay, I'm currently reading it and I'm loving it. Okay, but like now, yeah. This book made me understand about war. Okay, but clearly at sometimes you know which side to take on when it's not a war, and it's cruel things that are happening due to power, like what's happening in Palestine. You know which side to take on, you know which side to be on. Okay, but like at times of war, where like, because everyone's being killed, okay, it's not only the country which is fighting, it's like the people who are sacrificing their own lives for the country, and it's extremely sad. Okay, and this book is about war that happens in Germany. We follow the story of a girl named Liesel Memminger, who is amazing. So Liesel Memminger is being fostered into this family of New Germans. So as her brother dies and her mom leaves her, and she goes to this family where she's fostered and she's taken care of beautifully, and it's like so sad, so heart-wrenching, so heartbreaking. I cried so much for this book. Like my tear marks are here and there throughout the last pages. Like it's a book that can break you down. Okay, the second, this book. First of all, how amazing, how beautiful the cover this is. Is this a book or a masterpiece? Like, but it's nonsensical. I am a sucker for Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so like, if you like stuff that makes sense, that does not make sense, it can make sense to you if you find its own sense and meaning. If you are that kind of a person, go read this book. Go Ezra Rollins, who finds this book in his college library. He finds this mysterious book which leads him to worlds. I did not grow up watching English series. Okay, I did not grow up watching English series. I grew up watching serials on Vijay TV. I grew up watching Tamil dubbed Hindi dramas on Polymer. I grew up watching Tamil dubbed K dramas on Pudu Yugam. Okay, I watched Boys Over Flowers in like 2016. But like now that the westernization and English supremacy has entered everyone's brain and everyone started watching English series. I also did. My favorite series are Friends. Being cliche as heck, it's funny as hell, and it's all about friendship, and which I cannot relate, but I can watch and see from other side. No, just kidding, but like I can relate. Maybe I can't. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Second thing is about Crown. Crown is a masterpiece. They have their own lives. They have their own personal interests and love lives and politics and studies and stuff. And it's like so amazing that actors are very well cast and all. And also we have Emma Corrin, Lady Diana. If you don't have to watch everything. Go watch season 4. Go watch season 4 alone. Season 4 in itself is amazing. Okay, it's for real. I'm not saying like they are amazing human being. Royal family is everything. London Dream. I'm not saying that. Okay, but like them being themselves is like politics in itself is so interesting. Okay, but like and them being themselves and all the politics that like happens beneath the walls and the public eyes don't get to see. It's like so interesting. Most of them listen to music and some of them do not, due to more personal beliefs. But like, because lyrics are things that are literally poetry, but like you are singing it with like a backtrack. favorite lyrics of all time has to be from, it's always been constantly changing, and My Tears Ricochet from Taylor Swift. Like, it's written from a point of view of a dead person to someone they had loved before they died. Oh, so beautifully written. Like, it's like, I'll quote my favorite thing. And I still talk to you when I'm screaming at the sky, and when you can't sleep at night, you hear my stolen lullabies. And my next favorite lyric is Lust for Life by Lana Del Rey. It's everyone has the lust to live. Live more. I want to live. I want to live. Like, everyone has that lust. Okay, like, that is what keeps us alive. And like, and the lust for life keeps us alive is like a lyric from the song, and it means that if you don't live, like, having the desire to live is what keeps us alive, and if you don't want to live, things happen, and that's sensitive to. It's amazingly written. Are you kidding me? It's so beautifully personified. Like, it's about like when you're going to commit suicide, you don't want to think about anything, but like there is you want to stop it. You just the person who's going to, like, who is on the verge of committing suicide. There is this voice behind your head which is saying, do it, do it, do it, and that comes in the song, and it's like, it's phenomenal. That being said, I think I have talked about all of my favorite things, and you guys can judge my taste, and if you want more of my videos, you can subscribe to my channel. And that being said, I'll be coming back, unfortunately. Bye. Romance.